Hey there, Geminis. This is your happy horoscope for the month of October. So, Gemini, it looks like you're going to be kind of at a standstill for the month. That's not necessarily a bad thing for you. It looks like things were changing a lot for you. It feels anytime Pluto shows up, it usually means something was harsh, maybe even sudden. So whatever that is, it's that energy is moving away from you. That's going to be a good thing, because Gemini is air energy, and air energy needs to keep flowing. If it holds on to anything for too long, it starts to feel stagnant. It feels stuck. And that's how it feels like whatever was going on with you had you stuck. Even though I know I said you were going to be at a standstill for the month, there's a difference between staying in a... There's a difference between not moving forward and not being able to move forward. Okay, let me try to make this a little bit clearer. Like, I can see it in my head, but I'm having a hard time explaining it. Whatever happened, whatever transformation you were going through, or you just went through, or maybe you're still going through it, but it's coming to an end very soon, or you're still in the tail ends of it, that kind of had you stuck. You felt a little bit trapped by it. That energy is moving away from you now, so that even though the effects of the energy may still be lingering, whatever it was, whether it was let's say it was some kind of a loss. Of course, you don't get over a loss right away and just move on. The effects of that loss are still there, but the bones of it, if you will, the events surrounding it, those have all moved away from you, and that's going to free up space for you to start flowing your energy in the way that you want to have it flow again. And that's why in the present, during the month, you're going to be in cycles, and cycles are about repeating things. What you're going to do is you're going to be finding your rhythm again, and that's why it's good to be able to just kind of stay in the moment for right now, be able to stand still and not have to be doing unexpected things and be going through unanticipated emotions and dealing with people that you don't necessarily, or situations that you're not prepared for. Okay, working through cycles right now is going to help you regain your momentum, and that's what this month is going to be about for you. It's going to be thinking about past cycles, thinking about how you've managed situations in the past, how you've managed yourself in the past, and your thoughts and your emotions. It feels like it's particularly your emotions, because those are always hard for air signs. Because air signs are all about the mind, and anything that doesn't make sense to them, anything that isn't logical, like emotions, can be hard for air signs to deal with. By thinking about past cycles, about things that you have done before, and trying to repeat those things again, you're going to be able to regain your momentum. And that's why when I say you're at a standstill, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be doing things. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be progressing. You will be, but it's going to be in a manner that gives you the room to think about past and repeat things that have worked for you, and think about things that have not worked for you, and being able to say, you know what, I'm not going to do that this time. This time I'm going to do this. That's a really good use of this energy, particularly during the month of October, when it's time to let go of some things. This is a time for you to think about cycles, repeating cycles that have not worked for you in the past, that you keep doing. The saying, it's a fool, or I can't think of the saying right now. But if you're doing the same thing and you're not getting the results that you want, then you know that you have to do something different. Okay? Logically, this makes sense to you. You understand it. but also logically you don't understand why when you the cycles that you know what you've done before have not worked. This is a time to just let go of all that thinking about it and just stop doing it. Okay, and that's going to help you to progress forward. And moving forward, you're going into a place where you're going to be fighting for yourself. Okay, you're going to be fighting to regain your sense of who you are, but in a more powerful way. Whatever it is that you've gone through, it feels like it kind of it diminished you. You feel diminished. It's time for you to regain your strength. And that's what this month is going to do for you. It's going to enable you to take the time. It feels like you might spend a decent amount of time alone, or at least enough time alone with your thoughts for you to be able to regain that ground and know who you are again, so that when it's time for you to rejoin the population, to come back out of your shell, if you will, you're going to come back a stronger, more positive, more powerful person. And you're going to know in your mind that things are not just going back, they're not going back to the way that they were, because that once you've gone through transformation, nothing can ever be the same again. But things can be better for you, and that's what you're going to know without a doubt. That's why this is a really powerful month for you. So make it a great one, and have a great month.